sun came up like nothing changed. Same street, same sky, same rain. The world keeps turning like we never were, like love was just a word. I make the bed, I pour the coffee, still leave space instinctively. Every habit knows your name, even if you walked away. I thought the hardest part was losing you, but it's waking up and knowing life still moves without us in it, and I'm the only one noticing. It's another day without us, another night alone. I carry all the things we were wherever I go. You're living like I'm yesterday, like I don't cross your mind. It's just another normal day without us this time. I pass the places we once loved, they don't look back at me. Your laughter used to live right here, now it's just a memory. I answer texts, I fake a smile, say I'm doing fine, but every how have you been feels like crossing a line. They say I'll find myself again, like I'm not still me, but losing you changed everything quietly. It's another day without us, another broken routine. I still thinking we and always, you're thinking me. I don't blame you for moving on, I just wish I could too. But every day keeps proving I'm still losing you. Maybe someday this won't hurt, maybe this ache will fade, but right now love feels heavier with every passing day. It's another day without us, and I'm learning how to breathe through all the plans we never lived and the life you didn't keep. I'll be okay, just not right now. I'll find my way somehow, but today is just another day without us. The sun goes down, I'm still here. Another day without us. I sleep in a room with painted walls, but it don't feel like mine at all. The bed is warm, the lights are low, but something's missing. Something's broke. There are pictures I didn't choose, smiles that don't feel true. I walk the halls, I know the way, still feel like I'm just here to stay. You say I should be grateful now, but I don't know how. 'Cause every place I try to stand still feels like borrowed land. I'm living in a home that isn't mine, with doors that close but none feel right. then change my mind. 'Cause I don't belong inside. I lay my head but I don't rest. I'm safe but still not settled in. I found a roof, I found some lights, not a home that's mine. There's laughter drifting down the stairs, but I'm not really there. I smile back, I play the role, but I'm just filling space, not whole. I miss the way it felt before, when love lived in the floor, when every sound meant someone stayed, not just another place. I tried to make this feel like home, but I still feel alone. You were the place I used to go. Now I don't know. I'm living in a home that isn't mine, where memories don't recognize. And when I was the life we planned, I'm just a guest who couldn't land. I locked the door, but still I feel it's like I'm not supposed to hear. I found four walls, a place to hide, and not a home that's mine. Maybe home is who you are, not where you sleep at night. If that's the truth, then I'm still lost, 'cause you're not by my side. I'm living in a home that isn't mine, counting hours, killing time. One day I'll learn to feel alive in a home that's finally mine. Until then, I leave the light on in a home that isn't mine. The light from the hallway still on, like I forgot to turn it off. Your pillow's cold beside my head, another night I can't forget. I reach out without thinking twice, but there's no hand to hold tonight. Just empty space and memory of who you used to be. I tell myself you're just asleep in another room, another dream, but reality is in my chest. You're not coming back, there's an empty side of the bed where your heartbeat used to be. I lie You're sleeping somewhere far away, like I never crossed your mind. I'm holding on to yesterday, on the empty side of the bed tonight. Your shirt is folded on the chair, still smells like you were here. I swear I hear you say my name, but it's just the rain again. I check my phone at 3:15, hoping you'll come back to me, but silence answers every time, louder than goodbye. I gave you everything I had, you gave me reasons to look back. If love was ever real and true, why am I alone, are you? There's an empty side of the bed where your laughter used to stay. I curl into the missing space and wish the pain away. You found peace in letting go, I found scars I can't erase. I'm wide awake with broken hope, on the empty side of the bed. Maybe someday this won't hurt, maybe I'll forget your words, but tonight your ghost is here, breathing down my fear. I trade all this lonely sleep just to hear you breathe. Even pain feels better than this quiet next to me. There's an empty side of the bed and a hole inside my chest. I replay every I love you like they meant something then. If you ever miss what we were, if you ever feel regret, I'll be right here with all this love, on the empty side of the bed. On the empty side of the bed. Lights still on, she's still cold, I'm still here, on the empty side of the bed. You packed your words into a sigh, didn't look me in the eye. Your hands were shaking just like mine. We both knew it was time. The clock kept ticking on the wall, too loud for us to talk at all. I watched your shadow cross the floor, like it had done this before. I tried to slow the moment down, like time would hear me now. But every second slipped away and took a piece of me. It was goodbye in slow motion, every step, every tear. I felt you leaving long before you disappeared. Your lips said nothing, but I knew what your silence meant to do. You broke my heart without a sound. Goodbye in slow motion. Your keys were waiting in your hand, like they already had a plan. stood there frozen, out of breath, watching us turn into left. The door was open just a crack. I swear I'd almost asked you back, but pride and fear stood in the way. So I just let you walk away. I memorized your face that night, afraid I'd lose the sight of who you were when you were mine. Before you crossed the line, it was goodbye in slow motion. I felt it stretch for years, every memory falling down. Between the tears, you didn't run, you didn't fight. You just faded from my life. Our love was gently shutting down. Goodbye in the slow motion. Some endings scream and tear apart. Some barely leave a mark, but this one lingers in my chest, like it's still not done yet. It was goodbye in slow motion, and I'm still here somehow, replaying every second. I couldn't stop back then. If I could freeze that final frame, I'd tell you I still stayed. But all I have is memory now of goodbye in slow motion. If you didn't slam the door, you just let it close. Goodbye. Slow. We planned our lives in simple words, like love was something sure. We said always like it meant more than we could afford. Your laughter filled the empty rooms like nothing ever would. I never thought forever could feel misunderstood. I held the future in my hands, but didn't understand that promises can fade away when only one still stands. Now I'm left with half of a forever, half of what we swore. You walked out with the other half, and I don't know what for. still sat in extra place, like habits don't decay. I still hear your voice at night, telling me I'm okay. Your side of the bed stays cold, like it knows you're gone. I lie awake counting years we never got to live upon. They say time heals the broken parts, but time just pulls apart everything I thought was real from everything we are. I'm stuck with half of a forever in an empty house of plans. You found a life without my name. I'm still where we began. I don't hate you for leaving, I just wish you were sure before you let me believe. Forever, and a heart that still remembers when I was yours and you were mine before the end. If forever comes around again, I'll know what love's for, but I'll always carry part of you and have for forever. We said forever once. I guess I heard it wrong. They say time fixes everything, like pain just fades away. But every night I feel it more in quieter ways. I smile like I'm moving on, like I've learned to cope. But behind closed doors I'm breaking, trying to hold on to hope. I don't talk about the nights I still call your name. Some wounds don't show on the outside, but they ache the same. Hearts don't heal quietly, they crack when no one sees. They learn to beat around the pain instead of feeling free. I'm finding every photograph I laugh when I'm supposed to be, but every tear I hide at night proves hearts don't heal quietly. I packed away the memories, but they still unpack me. Every place we used to love feels heavy. I don't cry like I used to, I just sit and stare. Missing you became a habit I carry everywhere. They say healing makes you stronger, but I just feel tired now. I learned how to keep it together, not how to let it out. Hearts don't heal quietly, they whisper when they break. They learn to live with empty space, they never quite replace. I move on like I'm okay, but it's just survival to me. heal quietly, and neither do I. I'm learning how to breathe again. One night at a time, I'll get there, just not today. Some scars still speak inside me. I'm healing, but it's messy, 'cause hearts don't heal quietly. I'm still here, still here, still out in the silence, still out in the silence. We're standing in the same room, but you feel miles away. I'm talking but you're silent, like you've already changed. Your eyes don't hold me anymore. Your touch feels something new. I'm trying hard to hold on, but I keep losing you. Every word feels heavier now. Every moment feels unsure. I'm fighting for a love you don't fight for anymore. I keep losing you, slowly every day. Not in one goodbye, but in 1,000 small ways. You're still here, but you're not mine. You're close, but not true. I'm loving you completely, while I keep losing you. You smile, but it feels empty, like you're playing a role. Your heart's in another place. I can feel it in my bones. We don't talk like we used to. We don't laugh the same. We're just two people standing with the same last name. I ask if you're okay, you say you're fine, but I can hear the goodbye between the lines. I keep losing you in the quiet at night, in the way you don't reach for me when you turn off the light. You don't have to walk away to be halfway through. You're still here in my arms, but I keep losing. Some love doesn't shatter, it slowly fades, like a picture left too long in the rain. I keep losing you, and I don't know what to do. I'm holding on to someone who's already halfway through. If this is how it ends, then tell me the truth. Don't leave me loving you, while I keep losing you. I'm still here, still choosing you, while I keep losing you. I held your hand like it was home. You held mine like it was warm. I read forever in your eyes. You read comfort, nothing more. I waited for you to lean in, waited for the night to end. I was building something real, you were just passing through. I kept making room for you, you never made space for me. I called it love, you called it time. We weren't the same, I see. I loved you alone when you were halfway gone. I gave you my heart, you kept yours locked on. I fought for us, you fought to be free. I loved you like forever, you loved me temporarily. Learned your fears, your silent signs. I memorized your pain. You never learned my breaking point, or why I stayed the same. I asked you if you felt it too. You said, I think I do. I should've known the truth by then. Love doesn't hesitate like that. You said you cared, but not enough to choose me when it mattered. Holding on to hope you were letting go. I loved you alone through doubts and delays. I stood in the storm, you walked away. I spoke in hearts, you spoke in maybes. I loved you like it was real, love me like it was easy. Maybe I asked for too much, or maybe I just asked the wrong one. 'Cause love shouldn't feel this empty when you're standing next to someone. I loved you alone, and now I understand. It takes two hearts to stay, but just one to pretend. I don't hate you for leaving, I just wish you'd known I wasn't hard to love. I just loved you alone. I loved you alone, alone. Alone. I miss you in the morning light, when coffee tastes like you, and all the things I never say, and everything I do. Your name is in the quiet now, between my breath and breath. I carry you like second skin, like something I can't shed. I tried to move my life ahead, but you're everywhere instead. Every road I take somehow still leads me back to then. I miss you in everything, in songs and streets and rain, and conversations I don't finish, and every kind of pain. I miss you in the way I laugh, and the way I fall apart. You're not here, but you still live in every corner of my heart. I see you in a stranger smile and headlights passing by. In every place we almost were, in every last goodbye. I fold my clothes the way you liked, I leave the light on late, like maybe love will change its mind. I'd show up at my place, I tell myself you're doing fine, that you don't feel this too. But some nights I swear the dark still sounds a bit like you. I miss you in everything, in silence, in the noise, in all the plans we never made, in every careless choice. I miss you when the world feels right, and when it falls apart. I took a piece of who I am, I never gave it back. They say time heals, but time just shows how deep your shadow goes. I don't cry like I used to, I just feel it all alone. If loving you was my mistake, I'd still make it again. 'Cause losing you is every way, not knowing where you've been. I miss you in everything, in every place I go, in the version of myself I used to know. If you ever feel this space, if your world feels incomplete, just know someone's missing you in everything. I miss you in the quiet, I miss you in the noise. I miss you in everything. I smile when they ask how I've been, say I'm fine like it's just a habit. I laugh at the right moments, like I still know how to manage. But the truth sits heavy in my chest every time I get alone. I'm good at playing normal, I'm bad at being home. I say your name only in my head, like it's safer that way. Some lies are easier to live with than the things I can't say. I'm okay, that's what I say, but I'm not even close. I'm holding it together with the parts you broke. I don't cry when people see me, I don't ask for help. I'm okay on the outside, but I'm not with myself. I still sleep on my side of the bed, like you might need the space. I still hear you in the silence, in this empty place. I keep busy just to feel like I'm moving on, but every step I take away feels like you're still gone. Oh, time will fix the pain like it's something small. But missing you is everywhere in every wall. I'm okay, I know the line. I've said it 1,000 times. I'm strong enough to fool the world, but not my mind. I don't scream, I don't fall apart. I just quietly cope. I'm okay when I say it out loud, but inside I'm not. If I'm honest for a second, I still love you the same. I just learned how to hide it under a different name. I'm okay if okay means getting through another day without you asking how I feel or why I changed. So believe me when I tell you I've learned to say it well. I'm okay. I'm not. I'm okay. You said my name like you were tired, like loving me took all your fire. You held my hand but looked away, like you already couldn't stay. I read the truth between your lines, and every pause and every sign. You smiled just enough to hide that you were already on the other side. I kept on giving you my best. You gave me reasons to guess if love was something you still knew, or just a word you used. If you loved me, would you leave me standing here? If you love me, would it ever feel this unclear? You wouldn't make me beg for time, but read your heart like it's a crime. If you loved me, would it hurt like this tonight? I stayed the nights you pulled away, made excuses for your pain. I held you when you shut me out, like love was just what I was about. You didn't fight, you didn't fall, you just slowly gave it all to somewhere I was never meant to follow where you went. I asked you if I still belong. You said I do, but not for long. The silence told me what to do before you even moved. If you love me, question every touch. If you loved me, I wouldn't feel like I'm too much. I wouldn't be here letting go. There's something I still want and so. If you loved me, you wouldn't leave me this alone. If you would have stayed. I hear your name in passing cars, in songs I try to skip. Every syllable still cuts me like it knows where I live. I thought time would wear it down, make it easier to say, but it still feels like yesterday every time it comes my way. I don't talk about you much, like silence helps me heal, but avoiding something broken doesn't change how it feels. Your name still hurts like a bruise I can't explain. I don't say it out loud, but it echoes in my brain. I've learned to smile through conversations, pretend I'm over us, but even now, after all this time, your name still hurts. Your name still hurts. Someone asked me if I'm okay. I almost said your name, then I swallowed all the truth and laughed like nothing changed. I don't check your socials now, I don't drive by your street, but every road I take somehow still leads back to memories. They say healing means letting go, but no one tells you how to forget a name that once felt like home. Somehow your name still hurts in quiet rooms at night, in the space between my thoughts when the world goes quiet. I don't miss the pain you gave or the nights we fell apart. I miss the way your name once felt before it broke my heart. Maybe someday it'll just be a sound with no weight to carry, but right now it still feels like love that never learned to leave me. Your name still hurts, but I don't say it anymore. I keep it locked behind my teeth like a closing door. I'll heal, I know, just not today. Some scars still need to burn. I'm moving on the best I can, but your name still hurts. I don't say it, but I hear it. Your name still hurts. The streetlight flickers outside, Rain keeps tapping the glass. I'm staring at your last reply, like time forgot to pass. My phone lights up my tired face. Another night alone. I type your name, then erase words I'll never send home. I swear I felt you almost call, but it was just the rain. Every drop keeps falling like it knows your name. There's rain on my phone screen, blurring what I wanna say. I can't tell if it's weather or tears getting in the way. I scroll through us like memories I don't know how to clean. It's quiet but it's loud in me, with rain on my phone screen. Your last message still reads okay, like that meant the end. I replay it every night, like it might change again. The city sounds like heartbreak, cars rushing somewhere new. Everyone's moving forward except me, missing you. I keep my phone face down in bed, like that'll make it stop. But your silence keeps dripping through every drop. There's rain on my phone screen and your name in my head. I don't know which one's hurting more, the things we said. I'd give anything for one more line, something simple, something clean, but all I get is midnight rain on my phone screen. If I sent this, would you read it? Would you even care? Or would it just fade away like I was never there? There's rain on my phone screen, and I finally let it be. Some messages aren't meant to send, they're just meant to be. So I lock my phone and watch it fall. Let the night wash over me. Goodbye to what we almost said. With rain on my phone screen. Streetlight fades, screen goes dark, rain keeps falling on my heart. I said it like it meant my life. I love you quiet, honest, right? I waited for your voice to stay, but all I heard was drift away. The room got colder where you stood. You looked at me like you misunderstood. I never felt so small before, standing there asking for more. I tried to read your eyes for truth, but they were already halfway through. The moment when you chose to leave without saying it to me. It was the silence after I loved you that broke me down inside. Not the words you never said, but the pause you couldn't hide. I'd survive if you said goodbye, if you told me you were through. but you left me in that moment with the silence after. I love you. I replay it every night, the way your hands let go of mine. You stared at the floor like you could say you from the truth we couldn't face. I meant every word I spoke. You heard it like a loaded gun. I wasn't asking you to stay, I just needed you to say, if love was never in your heart, why'd you let me start? Why'd you let me fall so deep? If you couldn't fall with me, it was the silence after I love you that still won't let me sleep. Your quiet hurt more than the truth you were scared to give to me. You didn't have to tear me down or leave me black and blue. All it took was nothing at all. The silence after I love you. I'd rather hear you say you're done than feel erased by what you've done. That empty second stretch for years, still ringing in my ears. I learned the hard way what it means to love someone who doesn't speak. Some goodbyes don't make a sound, they just don't turn around. It was the silence after I love you that changed the man I am. I gave you all my open heart, you couldn't hold my hand. If you ever feel that moment when your words just fall right through, I hope you hear how loud it is. The silence after I love you. I said it once, you said nothing, and that was everything. I held my breath when you walked in, like something bad was about to begin. Your eyes avoided mine again. I felt the ending closing in. I'd asked you if we were okay. You said nothing, looked away. The silence told me what to do, but I wasn't ready for the truth. Tears don't talk, but they explain every broken piece of pain. I'm crying words I can't say out loud, when my voice won't make a sound. You don't need to say goodbye, I see it in your eyes. Tears don't talk, but now I know you've already let me go to sleep on half of the bed tonight. Leave the lamp on for some light. Your sigh's cold, but mine still burns. It's everything I ever learned. I practice lines I never say. tears could speak, they beg you to stay. But love don't work that way. Some endings don't make a sound, they just fall down. Tears don't talk, they just fall free. Say what you couldn't say to me. I wiped them off, but still they jump. 'Cause tears don't talk, but they don't stop. I stayed at my phone in the dark, your name still lighting up my heart. Typed your letters, watched them fade. Didn't know what words to say. The screen felt heavier than stone. When I realized I was alone, every draft I couldn't send fell closer to the end. I read our last I love you like it was still brand new. Time keeps pushing me to see you're not coming back to me. This is the last message. I'll never let you leave. A thousand things I'd say to you, dying here with me. I hit delete instead of send, 'cause hope hurts more than truth. Some goodbyes don't get spoken, they just stop at you. Your voice still lives in every word. I hear you when my phone vibrates, but it's never you, it never is. Just silence wrapped in fate. I scroll through nights we stayed awake, when love felt hard to break. Now all that's left is history, and what you took from me. I keep my screen face down at night, like that will make it right. If I don't look, baby, I won't see how far you are from me. This is the If love could travel through a screen, he'd feel this breaking in me. Silence answers every plea, and that's the truth I see. This was the last message, finally letting go. I saved my heart by not pressing send. That's the only way I know. If you ever wonder where I went, or why I disappeared, just know I wrote you everything and left it right here. Screen goes dark, so do I. You walked in like you always did. Same jacket, same familiar face. But something in your eyes was gone, like love had packed and left no trace. You spoke in careful sentences, like every word might start a war. I felt the distance in the room before you crossed the door. I asked you if you were okay. You said yeah, then looked away. That was when I knew the truth. It was the night you changed without saying my name. You were right there in front of me, but it didn't feel the same. You touched me like a memory, not like someone who stays. Everything we were broke the night you changed. Didn't sound like home. Your silence said too much. You held your phone like it mattered more than my head. Then my touch. I tried to pull you back to us, tried to make you feel my, but your heart was already gone. I just hadn't caught up yet. You said nothing was wrong, but nothing felt right. Love doesn't disappear at once, it leaves one look at a time. It was the name you changed when your eyes slow, every breath, every sign. If I'd asked one more question, would you still be mine? They say love fades quietly, but I heard it break in the space between your words. The night you changed, it was the night you changed, and I stayed the same, still loving you completely while you walked away. If I'd known it was the end, I'd have begged you to stay or memorize your face. The night you left without a goodbye. I stayed with all the pain. I still remember everything about the night you changed. I wrote your name in every line, like it was part of the rhyme. But every word keeps breaking down when I get close to the sound. The melody feels incomplete, like it's waiting on your voice. I try to sing the truth out loud, but I keep losing my choice. I know how this is supposed to end, I just don't know how to begin. Some things are better left unsaid than written and erased again. This is the song I can't finish. Every time I try, I get stuck between the feeling and the goodbye. I keep changing all the words, 'cause none of them feel true. It's hard to write an ending when I'm still loving you. The second verse is just the same, me pretending I'm okay. I sing around the truth a bit, then put the pen away. Your echoes in the empty space between the notes I play. I pause like you might answer me, but silence always stays. They say music helps you heal, but it only makes it real. Every chord brings you back again, like I never lost you then. This is the song I can't finish, it keeps falling apart. Every line sounds like a memory, I don't know where to start. I could lie and make it strong, pretend I moved on too, but honest songs don't end that way when they're still about you. If I finish this, it means you're gone, and I don't think I'm ready. Some endings feel like letting go of everything already. So this is the song I can't finish, I'll leave it halfway through. Let it fade before the last line, like we used to do. Yo, if you ever hear the silence, know it's telling you I didn't run out of words, I just ran out of you. Yo. Song never ends, I just do. The room still smells like yesterday. Your shadow on the wall won't fade. I trace the cracks you used to fill with words you never meant, but still your coffee cup is in the sink. Like you'll be back before I blink, but every sound just tells me truth. You're gone, and I'm still you. I replay every little sign, every pause, every line. I thought love meant you stay, but love just watched you walk away. I'm still standing where you left me. Same old floor, same broken dream. You moved on like it was nothing. I'm frozen in the in-between. I scream your name, but there's no echo, just silence answering me. You took your heart and every reason and left me where you left me. Your jacket's hanging by the door, like you don't need it anymore. I swear it still feels warm somehow, like you just stepped outside right now. My phone lights up, I hold my breath, but it's never you, just someone else. I learned the hardest way to see, missing you is killing me. I blame myself for far too long, for loving deep, for loving wrong. If I was ever enough, why wasn't I the one you love? Yeah, I'm still standing where you left me. Same mistakes on repeat. You're out there finding something better. I'm stuck with memories. I talk to ghosts in empty bedrooms, like you might answer me. You took your future, took my heartbeat, and left me where you left me. Maybe someday this pain will rust, maybe time will turn to dust, but tonight the truth cuts deep. You're free and I can't sleep. I'd burn every photograph if it meant I could have you back, but love don't work like that. No, love don't work like that. I'm still standing where you left me, watching life move on without me. Every promise you abandoned still plays on endlessly. If you ever feel this silence, if your world breaks suddenly, just remember who was waiting. Where you left me, where you left me. I'm still here, where you left me, where you left me. I hear your name in passing cars, in songs I try to skip. Every syllable still cuts me like it knows where I live. I thought time would wear it down, make it easier to say, but it still feels like yesterday every time it comes my way. I don't talk about you much, like silence helps me heal, but avoiding something broken doesn't change how it feels. Your name still hurts like a bruise I can't explain. I don't say it out loud, but it echoes in my brain. I've learned to smile through conversations, pretend I'm over us, but even now, after all this time, your name still hurts. Your name still hurts. Someone asked me if I'm okay. I almost said your name, then I swallowed all the truth and laughed like nothing changed. I don't check your socials now, I don't drive by your street, but every road I take somehow still leads back to memories. They say healing means letting go, but no one tells you how to forget a name that once felt like home. Somehow your name still hurts in quiet rooms at night, in the space between my thoughts when the world goes quiet. I don't miss the pain you gave or the nights we fell apart. I miss the way your name once felt before it broke my heart. Maybe someday it'll just be a sound with no weight to carry, but right now it still feels like love that never learned to leave me. Your name still hurts, but I don't say it anymore. I keep it locked behind my teeth like a closing door. I'll heal, I know, just not today. Some scars still need to burn. I'm moving on the best I can, but your name still hurts. I don't say it, but I hear it. Your name still